Hello everyone and welcome to another tournament stream. Woohoo! Today we will be following the Last Chance tournament, the second day of it, which is the final day of it. And then we will know who all will be in the round robins that start later on this week. Well, next week, depending on how you count. A bit of house cleaning. There is a 3-minute delay on this stream. That is to avoid any stream sniping happening, of course. And that also means that I will not enter the first training room. Well, it's technically not tournament room, I should say, probably, until the timer is below 3 minutes to avoid anyone seeing any lineups. So yeah, basically, now we just need to wait for the timer to go below 3 minutes. So while we do that, let's have a look at the Blitz Masters Legends. Basically, there are 6 teams through already. That is Belove, Losi, then we have Aqua, QQ, Appa, of course, Quick, and today we will see 2 more teams making it that into the tournament. There are 2 groups. Basically, you have the second stage here. This is one group. There's 8 teams. It is single elimination, meaning that once you're out, you're out. Like you can only lose one game here. Not well with double elimination. You can of course lose twice. So yeah, that is what we are going to be going for. We are following group 2, which is this one. And I just saw that we are following BPS, and I think they're starting up against Oxas. So the damage guessing is actually going to be for BPS here. So I'm curious to see how that will go. So yeah, also like I'm playing music, I actually muted the music in the garage because apparently it's copyrighted. So which makes sense to be fair. We did get told we were whitelisted, but I'm not sure if that's just to prevent copyright strikes or that it was actually like not meant to be given us a notification at all. But yeah, in order to avoid stuff like that on my stream, I'm actually turned off the music in my garage. But I am gutted by that because honestly, I really, really love the tune. I bought it in iTunes because I'm old school like that. And I've been listening to it a lot, which is really nice, just casual tune to listen to. It works perfectly when you're playing Blitz. I just put it on loop and start playing. So I'm really, really happy with the collab. I do miss a bit more Christmas thingies here. Like it's just this and that are Christmas thingy and countdown towards that. And I think that something might pop up there at some point. Don't know. I do have my cat there with which is Christmas themed as well, of course. But for the rest, yeah, you have that mouse tank on that side along with my ornithopter. And in the meantime, I've babbled away enough that we can actually go into the room. So like I said, BPS versus Oxas, it is single elimination, but best of 5, which means that the first team to reach 3 victories is the one that is through to the next round. So we are starting it off on Black Goldville. I'm going to start that with a little map trailer. This is one of the maps. I missed it when it was gone. I quite like playing on it. I'm not sure how much I like it in tours because it can lead to some pretty stalemate gaming, but also this is a map where teams usually have a tank that is like called out. Also, I apologize if I'm stumbling over words. I had a very busy day, which in a way is good, but for my health it is not good. Like, and I didn't even do that much. I just did more than usual. I cleaned the windows, which is like for normal people no issue. With my health issues, everything is an issue. But it also means that I've spent more energy than I can really. Oh god, now I can't think of the word. That's exactly what I mean. Like I spend more energy than I should, which means that now my brain is not really working out. So I'm actually having trouble finding words and stuff. So my apologies for that. I hope overall you guys won't mind it too much and that it won't be too annoying and that I won't have too many brain derps. But yeah, focusing on the actual tour now. We have Oxas that has been readied up in 2 E50Ms, only one AMX54, a 215B, 2 Chieftains and potentially an LT, versus an LT, 2 Super Conquerors, 2 AMX54s, a Batchet and a Foch. Curious to see how that will go. Also, like, I'm generally, before I start streaming, I check out the names of the teams that I'll be streaming. I haven't checked every name, but there are some names in some teams that are names that I don't really want to pronounce. Let's just say that BPS has a team that starts with Hawk, let's say, and there's a bunch next to it, which is like a big meme, which I fully understand, but at the same time, that's not something I'm going to be pronouncing on stream. So if they do show up, I'm going to be calling them Hawk. But yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm not sure if it's just for you, but my sound is pretty loud. It does probably, like, when the battle starts, it will be less bad. It is the... Oof. That actually hit! That hit! Look at that! He lost 600 HP for that! Holy crap! Oh, that's the downside. These guys know where to aim and where to shoot. So we have the Batchat going in for a spotty spot. Does get spotted in turn. Is getting shot at but didn't take any damage for it. But now they know that there's a bunch of people focusing on the base C side. And Der Dominante is... I'm not sure why I'm pronouncing that Italianish. Should probably be more Germanish. Der Dominante. Lots of blind shots happening. And not so blind shot. Batchat took some damage there. Dom is moving into the corner. Whereas Oxas is now capping base A. Game sounds are loud though. I will turn them down a little bit after this battle. Flux Assist taking a little bit of a hit now. Nisi just there to spot. This is the thing. BPS now has a point advantage. So they don't really need to make any moves, take any risks. They just need to hold. They just need to be careful. So they're all now in holding positions. A little bit of firing going on from Dom in the corner. But the chieftains are holding in the middle. So much noise, actually. I wonder if I go up higher, if that's going to be gone. In the meantime, Nanodeus has lost a whole chunk load of health. Thought to peek there, but pretty much got clipped by... Well, hit by the Foch, probably by Flex Assist, and also by Nisi. He's now hightailing it out of there, does not want to be there anymore. But that gives BPS an even bigger advantage now. Gomorium is moving into base B. No, he's moving in. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm not sure he's aware of what he's doing, but he's lost a whole lot of health there. Is getting hit from every direction. Cannot angle in any way, shape or form because he's just getting shot from everywhere. And he goes down. And that's a gun advantage for BPS. Now we have the chieftains getting called out as they try to cross over towards base C. Oof. Sekiryu losing a whole lot of HP. Does not hit that shot though. Nisi is not looking too healthy either, but the chieftains have lost quite a bit of HP. We see of Sikorsky. Track shots happen. Korra has been taken out, but the chieftains are being eaten alive in the corner here. Reaction not looking too healthy. Dom does take one hit. Might take another. But honestly, he has the HP to do that. And then he can get the kill. Reaction now, getting that hit in. Dom coming up behind to finish him off. Now we have Nanodeus arriving. Nisi gets set on fire. He does still take out the Batchat though. And actually manages to survive it a split second longer. So now we have Dom moving in. C is being stolen, but it is 6 versus 3. Even if Nisi has a grand total of 10 HP left. Hakuri goes down. There goes Liuda. And now we only have Lenstri all the way at the corner, and he gets taken out by the Foch. Just as they hit 1k points as well. Sorry. Usually I just eat a lot of cough drops when streaming. And I hadn't done that yet. Exactly. 14k has to be, is not a good score. You have to post it exactly. So that is the first game up and over. That's the that's the name I was talking about. That is Hawk. Oh my god. Sometimes I'm not sure whether they take the name in order to be funny to everyone or to just be a pain to stream. He knows, he knows. Oh. The thing is, it is so funny. I kind of want to pronounce it, but at the same time, keeping it all ages would be difficult then. But yeah, Hawk it is. 45 seconds left to go. We see Oxas now ready with 2 Apex 54s, 2 E50Ms, a Batchet, and 2 Chieftains. Whereas BPS is taking 2 E50... Oh, sorry. Potentially... You're not making this easy for me. 4 E50... I am just... We see 2 Super Conquerors, 4 E50Ms, I think, and an LT. Oh my god. Stop. That's the kind of thing where I'm always like, at some point, that's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. But here we go. Look at them all in a row. He's just making his name pop up a lot. You're doing that on purpose. Geeky bugger. Blind shots happening. This time they don't pen anything though. And we have Hawk going to the spotting position. Takes one, lands one, does a little bit more damage. And Sikiryu is heading towards the corner. Komorian takes some damage as he crosses over. And they are very well aware that there are tanks at base C. And BPS seems to not be too bothered. Relocating a little bit. Whereas Hawk is running around. Going to base A probably to cap that and not give them too much of a point advantage. Oof. Cora getting shot at by people as of yet unspotted. That was a blind shot. He was aiming at Cora, but Reaction took the hit there. Wolfpack in motion. Not quite going as well as they'd hoped, I think. Landstream preferred target here. Hakuru getting shot a lot as he crosses over. Chieftain now being focused on. Hawk at the back there getting some shots in as well. It is becoming a little bit chaotic with tanks shooting tanks everywhere. They are trying to keep the tanks alive. But we have Lyuda at the top. Plump. Goes down. Flex Assist is eating Hakuru alive. Lyuda might be able to take out Reaction here. No, he had a nice little bounce there. The difference between... Oh, he still goes down there. Cora goes down as well. It is 4v4. Hawk taking some damage here. Going after Landstream, takes him down. Now going after Player. Oh, and he goes down, does not reload in time. In the meantime, we have Dom duking it out with Sekiryu. That is probably not going to end well. Nope. Making it 2v3. And technically speaking, it's not all over yet. Hawk still has quite a bit of HP left. Base B is now being stolen. Nanodeus is not looking too healthy. Will be looking to survive if he doesn't get spotted. And he does not. They know that Sikiryu is the one in the base. They don't know where Nano is. Pyrotic is still spotted. Has to be careful. Now we have Hawk going for base C to steal that. Which means that Sikiryu is safe to go after Pyrotic. Is it Pyrotic or Pyrotic? This is a cheeky move, going after base B as well as A is... Oh, no, never mind. He has to focus on trying to stay alive. Hawk is running around. I'm going to go first person mode. They know that Nano is in base A though. And they will want him. But Pyrotic is not too healthy either. Knows that he's spotted. Knows that he's spotted. They both missed! Oh my god! Bounce. Miss. God. 975. They need this kill. They need the kill to land now. Nope. Denied. And killed. And the game is for Oxas. The thing is though, Lettuce, this is the thing. When you're streaming tours, you have to care about these things. Because you will also be like potentially on the official channel or on the official portal. So you have to care about these things. So even if you don't like something or if something is rude, you can't really say it. So we are going on to Lagoon. That looks of course like this. I'm going to stop the guessing. Because the third game is going to begin soon. 34 just managed to get his guess in on time. Yeah, Lagoon, one of the games that I do like. One of the maps that I do like. It makes for interesting gameplay, lots of crossfire lines. You have to be very careful about where you're positioned. I'm certain that 34 will win. He guessed a grand total of 4. Oxas now taking 2 AMX 54s, a 215B, an E50M, an LT, and 2 Chieftains. Whereas BPS is taking 2 Chieftains, 3 AMX 54s, a 215B, and an LT. And there we go. Countdown clock has begun. And we are going to the third game. No match punches yet. Let's see. I miss the music though. Like the map music as well. But I understand why I can't play it. It keeps making me think that things are dying. Oh god, like earlier this week I couldn't stream. Because basically the sound of my laptop was broken. I had a broken driver so that it got fixed, as you can obviously hear, because otherwise this wouldn't be happening. But earlier tonight, I was like getting set up for my my stream, and I was just having... Ooh, he does spot them. He doesn't... Oh, he bounced. Nice bounce. Dom took quite a bit of hits. Reaction now taking a hit as well. We're going to go for an base A brawl. And they are all very clustered together here. A bit of bouncing happening. Warrior and reaction in the middle. Doing little bits of damage towards one another. We have the lights on the other side running around. But yeah, I was checking to see if my sound was working. I was like, it's not working again. F word. And then I found out I forgot to plug my headphones in. Or at least didn't have my headphones in my ears. So everything was working just fine. My brain was just not working fine. They are bleeding a little bit. Nice little shot by Nisi on Lenstree. Nenodeus getting shot there. That also means that they know where Nenodeus is. Lots of shots happening, not much damage have been... Ooh, that was a good shot. And now they're going after Plump. Komorian losing a whole lot of HP. That he's basically... Plump is selling his skin very expensively. And he does land another one. He is going to go down. But he might get a kill of it before that. And it's costing Oxas a whole lot of HP very quickly. Komorian goes down first. Parotic is being very much focused on. Plump goes down. Lenstree goes down as well. That was an hemorrhage. Parotic, that is just mean though. I also don't understand why turrets from your own team do damage, but turrets from the enemy team do not. Tracking shots happening. Dom has to be careful. They are getting quite low on HP everywhere. Guns is even Stevens. Fukushima gets taken out. Fluxus is not looking too healthy. Does land another one before reaction takes him out. Nisi takes care of Nenodeus. And all of a sudden it is 4 versus 2. And they want to take out Sekiryu, but at the same time they could just focus on anyone. They have the gun advantage, they have the HP advantage. Sekiryu does not. Reaction gets to stay alive, making it 3v1. And we are going to follow Hakuru, who gets taken out by Nisi as he comes driving in. Cheeky little game, very... Well, it was kind of like they were holding, just farming each other a little bit, and then one team decides to go, and it just cost them too much. So now, BPS is up for potential match point. If they win the next game, then they are through to the next round. And remember, it is single elimination. So basically, if you lose, you're out. The matchup, that is, of course. But that's also mean that the final score for the game just now is 17,401. That is the score for the giveaway. So basically everything is riding on this for Oxas. They have to win 2 games in a row in order to go through. And BPS only has to win 1 more. I do kind of feel that the game on Black Goldfield wasn't quite taking as seriously as it might have should have been, basically. 15 seconds left to go. And then, there we go. Into the match point game for BPS. I do love this camo. There are so many pretty camos in the game. And I know I've talked about that before, but I really do mean it. Neatly going in for the early spot there. I always find this funny because they do this at every level. And they know that there's people there. Cheeky. And immediately you see the blind shots happening in turn. But in this case, BPS is focusing on the other side of the battlefield. C is getting capped. They might try to hope to catch another Deus, but no. He escapes. They're not going for base B though. They're taking holding and crossfire positions. BPS has a bit of a base advantage. Cora taking a position with a bit more cover. Reaction. They're all quite nicely situated. Cora has been spotted. Kushima takes a hit from reaction there. Did have his sandbags out though. Let's see. And again, BPS has a point advantage, so it will be up to Oxas to make a move, whether that's to cap base B or to take a kill. But it will be up to them to make a move. Blind shots happening into some of the bushes. Sekiryu now arriving at said bush. Hora. Oh, takes a big hit there and another one. Kushima takes a little bit of a hit. Hakuru. Now moving in. Plump. Oh, does not get to reset that base, and as such Oxas takes it. But now they're moving in. They're going after Kushima. Kushima is forced to basically drop down. There's a lot of farming going on every which way. I'm not sure if this is what BPS intended to do. Kushima does go down. Reaction has to be careful. Still has quite a bit of ways to go before he stays safe. Now we have Cora making it difficult for the AMX-54s to angle. Basically, there's so many crossfire lines happening in every direction here. Erotic shooting Komorian. Cora wanted to do the same. We have Nisi, Dom, and Flexosist moving in there. And they are getting aimed at. They are being careful. They're steadily farming. But they're also losing HP. This is fun because of all the different fire lines. And then all of a sudden kills start happening. Skiryu. Not long for this world. Gets taken out as well. Nanodeus goes down. Komorian goes down. And now it's just Landstry who's running straight at everyone. Flexosist almost hugs him. But it's Parvotic that takes him out. And the game and the matchup are for BPS. Well done. And that means that Oxas is out. Let's see, when is our next game? Think we follow BPS? No, we have like half an hour before that happens. I kind of hope that the matches would follow when both teams were able to, but we've got a bit of that time to fill in. Let's see. Got some nice replays. Last time someone was upset that I didn't show the replay, so let's start with that one then now. And in the meantime, I'll quickly check my mod channel to see who won. Okay, so the winners of the first fan containers are Immortal Fighter X and Helmi Musa. So let's see. This is one of those tanks I rarely ever drive it. It's not that it's a bad tank or anything, it's just not something that I'm particularly fond of. It's just dull. So I just tend to avoid too. Oh, honey. Simon just said they're getting into tournaments with player something something names. Yes, they do, because some people change their names to that sort of stuff just to be trolls. So it's not that that's actually like the name, it's just a name that they literally chose. Nice. I do like the shorter spotting thing. At the same time, I don't feel that tanks should be balanced that way with that sort of skill things. Doesn't make for an even playing. I like how the ricochet still does damage. It does that sometimes. Let's see, where is he going? Yeah, it's really not a bad tank. It's just not. It's just not. Nice little fire, that always helps. I wonder what they're speaking. Like, technically speaking, should be check. Ramming speed! There you go. They did steal the base though, that will cost them points, quite literally. Nice. Like how he's also just got ram damage and everything. Ramming speed again. That did a lot more damage to him than it did to the AMX though. Let's see. They're probably not going to be able to get another shot in. Nice. Very quick game this. Very casual damage farming. Nice little ace, even with a camper medal. Ah, Halloween background. There are so many gorgeous backgrounds in the game, though. Though to be fair, I am very biased towards this one. I absolutely love it. Just the whole of it, like the thoughts behind it and everything. I've gushed about it so much on my order video. But yeah, I do mean it. I love it. Let's see, what else have I got? Actually, I have another E6 game, and it's the first E6 Ace by Prof. So let's watch that one. I think I might have shown it. Oh, I do really miss the. It's when you load into the game like this, it's weird to just not have sound. Like the music, I mean. In the meantime, Manu just asked me, like, in the about the anniversary gifts advent calendar, like whether or not I got it. I did actually get it though. Yeah, but I know it's a ricochet into another part of the tank, but it's so stupid though. Like you pen the tank, even if it's like bounce pen. How does it bounce pen even? That being said, it's just weird. Don't shoot the third shot. Don't shoot the. He did shoot the third shot. Pro tip for me: only fire a reserve shell if you know that you can't shoot another shell anyway, and if it saves your life. It just takes so long to reload reserve shells. Nice. He really wants to shoot you, Capola. Kapoof. Spaghetti moving there. G. Nice. Sure, I didn't see this one yet. Oof, that bounce though. He's gonna shoot his reserve shell again, isn't he? There he goes. Poor Mino. Actually, I have a moment. I'm not sure if I can work it into a short that I might show you. I had it the other day and it's just like, what the F? That tank, the E1, can be so good. But it so depends on how it works for you. And it's pretty much got no armor. Perishable damage farming. Yeah, I thought he was skill stealing. But that is a lovely game. That was a very good first E6 ace. Agassi. Well done. Very lovely. Okay, so this is the game. I will have to find the right moment, but it was the best moment. Also, I need to start the second giveaway, actually. We're going to go with We're actually going to guess for BPS now, because I think that's the team that we're following. Start guessing now. And then we spin it. There we go. Sometimes it helps to just literally say what you're doing. I hope I can find the right moment. It was a funny game. It was a weird game. I've been having like the worst RNG. There's a guy that just wanted everyone to just ram, not actually play. Yes, yes. Okay, here we go. What's that? He's the one that we need to watch. I'm just free camming it. This was the most ridiculous thing ever. Wow. That was like... Yes, yes. In the meantime, I'm getting wrecked. Doesn't matter. That was basically the point. I'm going to go... We're going to look at that from another angle again. Because it was ridiculous. There comes the E3. Here you go. This moment. It's like, what on earth just happened? But yeah, that literally the game, other than that, is not that epic. But that part was just what? I've seen like people getting shot from the air, people getting blown into stuff, but a kill like that I hadn't quite seen yet. To be fair, I don't really look at that. I don't really play a lot of what you call it, gravity mode. Also, by the way, just to show, it probably doesn't show the. Oh, it actually does show the decal. The advent box day one. I probably do need to open that though, because it's probably going to get taken away. I do love the boom fatty camo though. But yeah, I did get it. So yeah, what else have I got for you? Got about 12 minutes left before. Well, no, 10 minutes ish. Stir ID is fine. It's you don't have to post it. You can include it if you want. Just in-game name, server, and exact damage guess. Let's see, what else have I got for you? Some more time to kill. Yeah, while we're showing off E6 aces, did that last team as well. Let's do it again. Yes, I have a lot of credits. That is to say, I've got nothing to spend it on, because I've got all the Tech 3 tanks and everything. And then when you're like me, you open a lot of crates, you get more credits, and then more credits. By the way, if they post server ID, then they don't need to include if ID basically. Because I use the in-game name with server to find people's IDs later on. So if they post with the ID, I can do a reverse check. Let's see. This tank is so amazing, but sometimes it just doesn't work with you and you don't hit anything. That's been happening to me as well. Like that. There we go. So let's see. Oof. RNG is not with you here, Martin. There you go. He's not quite taking the shot there. Rail's just moving in. Going to take a big hit. There you go. Don't insult the teams. I will yeet you from my channel. I know you're trolling. But even if it's you, don't insult you. There we go. That's a bigger hit. The map has such a quick reload though. Owen is in danger. No, you can still guess. The guessing will go on until the second game of the matchup has stopped. So you can still enter. I should do an Let Me Gush E6 video, to be honest. I do really love this tank. Poof. Gotcha. Poof. Slowly but surely stealing all the kills. Nope, missed. Aw. He's like stuck. Nope. He did fire. You can shoot him. No. Sorry, I wasn't trolling. Now we enter Coloban off stage. Oh, nice. One. Wow, that bounce is so lucky though. Let's see. Don't worry about it, Tyrannix. Like, if you enter all of them that I make, then it makes sense that you know, but other than that, it's fine. Oh, he actually got loose. Let's see. He has to get to base B. Question is, where will he peak? Nice. Nope. Yes. Ooh, 9 Nichols medal as well. And Kolobanov. Very nice, very nice. So the room invite will be up soon. Yes, you can, Calestra. Until I say stop guessing now, which will be after the second game of the matchup. For me, that is. So somewhere when you are watching the second game, probably, then the guessing stops. I have a lot of content for an E6. Like just this month, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Come on then. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 E6 aces. It is such a good tank. It is such a lovely tank. I should spread the love for it, to be honest. Also, like, the thing is that I think the ace bar differs per server, so that can also make a difference. But yeah, the E6 is just gorgeous. It's such a beautiful tank. I should do that. The whole, whatchamacallit, let me gosh video about it. But yeah, now we're just waiting for the room to... I like how this doesn't load for me. Well, that's probably because of the mod. I do like that mouse thing, though. I wonder if he really has those tattoos. Like with the scissors and the heart. If he does, that would be a very cool thing, though. Not the tattoos, but the fact that they incorporated them, I mean. I do really like the tune, though. And there we go. Into the room we go. Just under 3 minutes. Both teams already completely ready. We're going to go to Ghost Factory. I've been playing that quite a bit today. Like, it pops up in Gravity a lot. And people just jump on top of the big building, which, if you're heavy, puts you at a distinct disadvantage. All in all, I kind of like this map for tours, now that I can actually spectate in it without getting stuck everywhere. Let's see. I am kind of curious how it will go, because it's not always, like, interesting games. Sometimes it's very still, but usually there's a lot of actions around base D, that area, like the corner. And every now and again, we get, like, some action around base A as well, between mets and all. Also, if you have questions, then please, and you want me to answer those, please ask them in English. Because honestly, otherwise I won't be able to understand them, unless of course it's in Dutch. Maybe some in German, but depends on how technical the mission is. Aswil and BPS going at it. We still have over a minute left to go, so I'm going to have a quick look at how things are going. 322 and V are both out. We've been watching V before. Only the top one goes through. Oh, Love is actually out. Sorry to see that. Like, this is the thing. When you're a streamer, there's always teams that you're, like, secretly rooting for. And you will basically, at least for me, when I'm streaming and I'm watching what a team does, I love the plays that I see, and that is what I'm rooting for the most. But there are teams that I genuinely like watching playing because they've done beautifully in previous seasons or earlier that season. So it's sad that love is out. To be fair, Trinix, maybe you can get a bank container for the blunders. Here we go, first game. BPS taking 3 AMX 54s, 2 Super Conquerors, an E50M and a Bad Chat versus 4 AMX 54s, 1 E50M, 1 Super Conqueror and an LT. And again, reaction sporting the beautiful camo. I do like the Firebird camo as well though. If that weren't animated, it would be to die for. Bulbo heading towards the base A area. Like Nisi, they're probably just there to spot and make sure that no one is just getting a free base. Flex assist in the corner. As well being very forwards here. Going straight for the C cap and potentially also the B cap. Depending on what No Kittens does. Cora takes a hit. Base C does not get reset. Cora takes another hit. But so does No Kittens. And Ishido. See, this is the downside of being on this map. It is difficult to spectate because you either see a wall or you just miss the action. No Kittens is holding Ishido behind there. And now we have Igorka losing a bit of HP as well. No Kittens crossing over, going up the ramp. Cora loses more HP. Nisi now as well. Bulbul having been spotted. Ishiro actually took that hit, but I think it was a blind shot towards Igorka here. No Kittens on the ramp. Pyrotic at the back there. Base A now getting stolen. Plump is going after No Kittens together with Reaction. He's the preferred target here. Nice little bounce there. Nisi and Bulbo both go down. Oh, and he doesn't quite get the kill. But there he goes. Aura still alive and kicking. And now Martin doesn't quite want to be there. Takes a hit from Plump. Dirty gets taken out. Martin is being focused on, is actually getting blocked by Cora so that Plump can arrive. Oh no, he's turning around. Oh, Cora and Martin both go down. Flexus goes down. It is 3 versus 4. Plump is chasing after. Oh, does not get that shot in. But Dom is there to go in for the kill. Oh, that was crushing. Beautiful. Ishido is capping. Well, not quite capping base A. They're trying to go after Dom. Igorka does not get shot there quite yet. They're taking positions to crossfire Igorka. Plump going after Ishiro. And there he goes. And the game is for BPS. I don't really expect any new map or reworked maps before the UE update, to be honest, because it wouldn't make sense for them to rework a map in here when they have to remake everything in UE. No, that is the first game up and over. With a brutal ram kill from Dom. You could say he was dominating. God. I think I'm a little bit tired. Aswil now taking 3 AMX 54s, 2 E50Ms and potentially 2 Super Conquerors, leaving the Ramable tanks behind. And on BPS's side, we see a Chieftain, 3 AMX 54s, an LT, E50M, and potentially a Project Murik. I would be very much surprised at that, to be honest. Let's see. No, it's an E50M. No Murats. The thing is, it says Project. I keep saying Project. Just misses 1 letter. Oh, honey. These names are nothing. There was a good old day in Blitz history when you had E7 on Apex server that made a team name, and they named their whole team versions of medics. So you had medics, midics, modocs, medics, modocs, and some impronounceable versions. Trying to keep that in your head while you were streaming was special. You see, going in for the early spots. Might get absolutely wrecked for his efforts. Nice little sliding there. Most people have been spotted. No damage has been done. Take that back. Ball taking a little bit of a hit. Ooh, they do need to actually hand those shots though. But Aswell is there on 4th as well. This could be tricky. I don't think that this was what they were expecting. I thought that they thought that it would just catch a few E50Ms unaware. Flora getting shot at, losing quite a bit of HP there. Oof, nice little wiggle there by Ishido. And how the turntables have turned. Now Aswell is going in for the aggression. Quora not looking too healthy. It's not going to be long for this world. Does go down there. No kittens being focused on by Flex Assist and Plump. But they are basically... Yeah, Plump goes down as well. Igorka is losing a whole lot of HP. Reaction goes down as well. That is a 3-gun advantage for Aswell. There's just too much HP going on. Flex Assist is doing his best. Pitoric. Pyrotic. Now slowly but surely getting murdered. Can't do much about it because there's a AMX 54 behind him. Bobo goes down. It is 3v5. It is going to be 3v4. And then it becomes 2 versus 4. Nisi does not really want to hang around. Dom probably thinks that this is a bit too much. Nope, that was not a pen. And he goes down. And the last one is Nisi. Oh, he's getting shot at. So he has to be careful. But there's 4 tanks, some of them relatively healthy. And that's not going to work out. He can run. They're all heavy, so you could technically outrun them. No one's kept a base just yet, but that's probably what they're going to be doing. Oof, that did not pen. And there he goes. BPS not having the best of games there. And kind of like, we wanted to lay a trap and then the trap got reversed on us, kind of thing. Let's see. So with that in mind, now we're going to stop the giveaway. Which also means that they know that the game is going to be like for another 3 minutes. Oh, no ladders. There have been. But they've been changed. Let's see. Also need to check. I think that after this there are... Then we have the finals, don't we? No match point for anyone just yet. We are moving on to Oasis Palms. Which looks something like this. It is one of those tanks that I quite like. I keep saying tanks, I mean maps. Like, I legit mean maps. But yeah, it has like, I like going into the desert here. And just being cheeky from there. I like ridgelining, which is a lot easier in the desert. But you do need a bit of team on this map in order to make it work, in my opinion. Both teams completely ready. BPS taking 2 LTs, 3 AMX-54s, a 215B, and a Super Conqueror. Versus 3 AMX-54s, 2 Super Conquerors, a Batchet, and a 4202. Let's see. Every time it doesn't load me into the game quite that fast, I always worry that it might be that I forgot to ready it up or something. So we have Dom and Igorka. Oh, no, actually, all of Asbil is going into town. Martin does get spotted for it. Ishiro has been spotted. Flexus is as well. We might see a quick duking it out. Ishiro is very forwards though. BPS bleeding a little bit. Not really wanting to be there anymore. Martin heading into the desert now. Marlon, it's not even Martin. Gets that on fire. That might have been a bit of a miscommunication there. Gets that on fire again. Cannot fix it. Loses almost 700 HP for that. Nisi missing that shot. No bases have been kept. Cora is not looking too healthy though. Is in danger. And now we have Marlon going up the ramp as well here. Flexicist arriving. They want to take Ishiro out of the way, but Flexicist paid for that quite dearly. Might lose his proverbial life. He does get a kill in first though, before he goes down. And Cora is not looking too healthy. Reaction actually using his side in order to help Cora. We have Batchat. Oh, Dom gets taken out. The 4202 now going after Nisi. Plump has been taken out. Cora is still alive. Bulbo goes down. They do really want to take out Cora though. Cora actually also hampered by his own teammate there, being both saved and in danger. I like reactions, just pivoting here. Nisi goes down 3 versus 5. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Reaction has lost quite a bit of HP now as well. He survives with... He survived with 1 HP. 2v3 there. And now it's just reaction. And he gets taken out by... Strai, I'm gonna say. And again, Esville taking the game here. And it means that the winning score is 14,786. Because we were guessing full BPS here. And now the pressure is on. Potential match point for Esville. If they win this game, then they are through to the next round, and that would mean that BPS is out. So now we have Esville taking 2 Super Conquerors, potentially 3 AMX 54s, the Batchat and the E50M, leaving the 4202 behind. And on the other side we see 3 E50Ms, 3 AMX 54s and a 215B. We still have a minute left to go before we actually go into the game though. This is always the part where I'm just like, I wish we could just go. Like, if both teams are completely ready, why not? But yeah. Games have been quite long today though. Which is, to be fair, is pretty good. Like, the more time we waste between matchups, the less time I have to show replays. And after all, we are here for the tour games. There we go, No Kittens has readied up as well. Let's see. Hawk's not made an appearance again. Let's see, like, every time I say that stop the guessing and everything, it means that you hear that like 3 minutes later, even though I've typed it 3 minutes before. Oh, blind shot's been taken. Most of Esville actually heading into the desert. This could be tricky though. Strai there. Dom being very forward is going to find all those AMXs and is then just like, I don't really want to be here anymore. Nisi takes a hit, but does not take another. Base A now being taken. We might see reaction go for a cheeky B-cap, which is exactly what he's doing. The E50Ms are still being chased. Nisi was still spotted, manages to not get hit for that though. No, never mind, he does. And now they know he's behind the rock there. He is massively getting shot at. And he will see those plumes of dust behind him. So they know where the Batchat is at now. Oh, that was an ammo rack. Marlin murdering Dom here. Poor Dom. BPS now does have 2 bases, but it had a distinct disadvantage as Reaction tries to get out of the base as well, losing quite a bit of HP, but also at a gun disadvantage here. There's a building there. He has to be very careful. Dirty takes a bit of a hit. And now Eswill is rotating back towards the city, leaving Marlon, the ammo wrecker, to secure base C. Nisi is still there. There are blind shotting places. Like, Dirty thinks that there's someone over there, which you can see the tracer. Nisi is thinking that there's someone over here, which is why he's been blind shotting that. The thing is, though, that with the gun disadvantage that they've got, Nisi now being on his own might be very, very tricky. Nisi taking big hits there. It is nearing 800 points though, so Eswill has to make a move, which is exactly what they're doing. Reaction. Base A and B both... No, they're not quite going for base A. They're going for the kills. They're going after Reaction. Reaction does reset base B though. Ooh, Reaction. They need the kill. Nisi goes down. Reaction goes down. A is being stolen. B is being stolen. 860 points. They just need to keep the bases. That's the thing. But Eswill does have a lot of HP. And base A has already been stolen. Base B now as well. Which means that BPS is not getting points anymore. And they're all in the corner here. So all that has to happen is them forcing themselves onto them. 6 versus 4. They have a big gun advantage. There's not much they can do. They are just steadily being farmed here. Eswill being very strong here. And that might be the end of BPS for this season. Cora moving in. They kind of have no choice. They need to get the kills. Plump and No Kittens both go down. Cora, not long for this world, goes down as well. Erotic also going down, and now it's just Flex Assist and the game and matchup are for Eswill, and Eswill is through to the next round. And there he goes. Poor Dom though. That I'm not sure if you can call it game changing, but it was relatively early and he would have survived for longer, and that would have basically, like, the whole balance of things would have been different. So I do really feel for BPS there. MRX, like, they're part of the game, so I don't think they should be removed. But they're definitely painful. So that is the second matchup up and over. Let's see. In just under half an hour, we will see Eswill. Because I think that's like the finals, right? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm not going to post the next giveaway yet, because otherwise you already know that the game is over, which means that you know that Eswill has won. Let's see how the other guys are doing. Ooh, that's the finals. Demo. Which is honestly, it is streamed by Pyro. Pyroblast is streaming that from point of view, because he's actually playing, like, you can see that he's in a team. So that is also getting some coverage, which is cool, because if they make it, that will be epic. I'm a big fan of Pyro. I can't really watch most of his content, to be fair, because I don't speak the language. But he's a really nice guy from what I've seen on Discord and everything, so yeah. Anyhow, we've got some more time with replays to kill. Let's see what we've got. Let's go for this one then. Again, I miss the music. Let's see. I don't know, this is again one of those tanks that I know it's a good tank. But just... When I drive to 10, I decided to play other tanks. Sometimes I wonder which part of the stream you're seeing. Oh, that's where you're at. Yeah. See, this is the downside of the E6. If you pull back in a straight line, if you don't wiggle your head... Oh god. Are you one of those? Like, don't get me wrong. I like it when people do good. But I dislike people saying easy. Because it's just such a condescending prick thing to do. Like, his main mistake is just being alone. Of course, they can also, like, block each other, get in each other's way. You could actually potentially get reported for that, but okay. I do like it when those little cupola hits hit, though. I have to keep in mind that this is not the BPS that you know and love. This is a very different group of players. They are slowly but surely running out of teammates. I can't believe they're getting away with that. Jaeger's just not paying attention to them. Oof. And there we go. Nice. Good choice to reload the clip there. Nice. Nice reloading this clip again. Oof, that might be a problem. Nice. Yeah, where do you look? There. Oof. Oh, that would have been so epic if that went in. There we go. Well, he has the HP. They should definitely be winning this. Oof. There we go. Nice tune, Carrie. I've got to unpin the thingy. There we go. Nice first class. Nice carry, though. The only thing is the easy thing. That's just... Yeah, no. But still, good game, good game. Let's see, what else have I got for you? We got about 20 minutes left to go. Let's see if this is actually updated. No, there's still matches going on. Do I have more E6 games, though? Because I showed most of them. Let's see, what else have I got? I got quite some good replays. There's a few games where I'm actually not sure what they are. Let me just check my DMs. Because I DM myself replays. Like if I have a good game. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, okay. That was a pretty good game. Let's watch that. This one. Because of course, like when we were talking about me gushing about tanks, this is of course the tank I gush about the most. Because it is my beloved carrot. This is actually a skirmish, which you can see by smaller map and everything. But I like this mode mainly because of the quick wins. Like I don't mind the mode as much. It's not something that I prefer playing, but when I'm having a bad time in randoms, I will just go here and just get some wins in, or encounter missions, which also works. It's also very funny to cap the base and piss people off that way. And yes, I do have National Crew Forces on. Tracking. Oof. This was actually a very funny game. And this is the thing. Like, I don't actually intend to cap. But it pisses people off when you do this. And now I just get some extra assisted damage. There we go. Like I said, this was a funny game. But yes, I very much prefer the National Crew voices. And I just need to use the corpse to maybe survive a little bit longer, because I don't have that much HP left. But I still have my TD, and I intend to use him. Thing is, the LT is now at a place where I can't cover him, and RTD can't cover him. And yes, I am from the Netherlands. I don't really want to lose my HP. But the IS-8 corpse is being his extra armor. Now my Camelus hoary friend is moving in. I'm like, I just have to use that. I still have no idea how I fired that. But it's fine. And now it's just the STB. And I don't want him to get the ramp kill. So this is basically a skirmish Raz. I kinda like this game. I don't think I do bad in the Bulldog. I just don't drive it that much. I always pick it like, oh, just like carrot game in carrot background. Oh. I'm heavily biased. I don't do necessarily bad in the bulldog. I just don't drive it that much. Let me actually look at what my stats in it are. Yeah, it's below average for my stats, but considering I'm mostly YOLO-ish in it, that's not that bad. This, though, I've got 2 recent aces in this as well. I bloody love that tank. I'm trying to get that to rank 50 as well. This was a mistake with rank 39, because I hadn't realized I hadn't aced it enough. Because I definitely played it enough for the XP. But yeah, it's a funny little tank. Used to be very, very good and was very fun in tunes, but like you would just tune another one with it and you would just pretty much YOLO. Oh, that's not what I meant. Let's see, do we have a score thing yet? Excel versus demo. We knew that actually. Are they still at it? Oh no, there we go. Squad 1. That's the one that we will see in about 15 minutes. So we've got a little bit of time left to show some more replay stuff. Speaking of the standard B, I'm actually not sure which one was my favorite. I aced it in a row though. And I do love this tank. It doesn't get half the credit that it deserves, to be honest. The FT isn't really used much anymore. It used to be, but not anymore. It's not to say that it's a bad tank, because it isn't. It's still a very good tank. It's actually quite fun to drive. Not necessarily like something you should expect epic results of, but it's just fun. But you don't see it much in tours anymore. Like right now, it's mostly the Foch. And then we load the Premo and we still bounce. Big GG. But yeah, Standard B is one of my favorite tanks. Aside from the 752, it's my favorite tank at tier 9. I kinda don't want to peek out there because the Death Star. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I contemplated going there or going to get base B. There's not really done much of anything aside from cap the base. But then the IS-8 moved. And I decided to shoot him instead. I take a hit for that, but eh. Cheeky bugger tried to steal my kill and block my view. But yeah, Standard B is one of those things like, if people push you, you will be dead very, very quickly. But it is such a beautiful tank. And I generally don't mind eating a shot if it means that I get my whole clip in. Though to be fair, I should probably be more careful about my HP. I can't be bothered. I'm still afraid of Death Star. There he is. And then he just goes down instead of back. And I can't murder him. And then the Death Star moves in. Now it's just 2 versus 4. Death Star has the most HP. So I decide to not be here anymore. I have an E4 buddy. I hope to arrive somewhere in peace. He should have the waffle, to be fair. But I'll just take the kill then. Now I have to be careful, because the reason that I went towards base C is not so much because I needed to be here, but more because I didn't want to get a shield from base A. Another thing is more, we don't really need to do anything, because we're well ahead of points, we just need to survive. So I just want to be careful. I knew that they'd do that. Now the hammer is there, which is an issue. So I just start shooting him, and he actually misses me, which is good. Now he's a one-shot for the E4. And if he kills him, then we've got the game. And there we go. And the O doesn't even matter anymore. I did really like this game though. Such a beautiful little tank. Oh yeah, that was during the event thing. And then after that, let's see how many supremacy points did I have? 460. Supremacy points always help so much with aces. And then, not long after that, this game happened. And of course, I still miss the loading in music. I keep waiting for it for some reason. But yeah, during my streams I will not have that on. But this tank is so underrated. Like the HE pen is really good. I just don't always bother, but it is really good. And it can handle its own just beautifully. You just have to be very careful to not get murdered by all the CDs. And I'm not sure where the med went, but I figured that might as well just cap the base. There's the med. See, this is what I mean. Of course, it does help if you actually hit someone. Let's see. So I decided, like, there's a nice little bush here. Let's just have a look if anyone is still here. Because I want to shoot people. And he wants me. But he can't quite have me. So then he shoots me and he was already dead then. I got some nice little bit of assisted damage. About as much damage as I've actually done so far. Also, to be fair, with the Spaghetti 65 versus the Caro question, I really love both tanks. But I will choose the Carrot, mainly because the force shell and the little bit of turret armor makes all the difference. Just have to be careful to not get... Oof, I still can't believe that went in. There we go. Sheridan is a good buddy here. Like, we can both just be bullies together. And the waffle missed. And then the waffle dies. Still think the ace bar on this is ridiculously low, to be honest. It deserves more. No, it's just the E100. Like, I've not even done all that much here. So we just go for some damage and maybe assisted damage if we track him. There we go. There we go. Casual 3.6k damage. Captor based 1500. Assisted damage. Not too bad. Go. Every now and again I just have that little fear that I might have forgotten to accept the room invite, but yeah, it should be up in 2 minutes. 1 minute and a half thereabouts. Yeah, I do love the standard B. And I want to get it to rank 50 just because I can. And like I said, I've got nothing to spend my credits on. So I might as well. But I like the round even numbers, so I don't usually work on it. Actually, I didn't post the... We're going to guess for S-Will then. Yes. Start guessing now. You can get a December battle pass. Pin message. Now we just wait for the room invite. But yeah, that whole line was just beautiful. Like you had Deep Antira, which was lovely. Then you got the standard B, which was to die for. And then you had the spaghetti, which was just glorious. And then the carrot game. And I was so upset that that was actually behind the paywall of Black Friday. Really, really hated that. So I had to wait and be patient and be very, very patient until I could get it on my main account. September the following year. But yeah, tank for tank. Spaghetti drives more smoothly, but the carrot works better because of the way that I play. I like rich lighting, and a spaghetti can be shot in the face too easily. So that's why for me, still carrot over spaghetti. Oh, I didn't say that, did I? Let's see. Ah, no. Um, let's see. Swipster actually counts because he gave the ID, which is basically when a giveaway comes, I have to tell Wargaming the ID of someone. So I need their in-game name and their ID more than in-game name and server. But YouTube usually marks messages with ID as spam, which is why I always say in-game name and server. So yes, the Swipster entry does count. Which means that Swipster and you are next 13, you both win FN container. So yeah. Now we just... Oh, we can actually go into the room already. GG. The finals are happening. Either S-Will or Squad 1 will actually go into the Blitz Masters, Legends, Round Robins, and further on. Some known names there as well. I do kind of wonder how that will go though. Like, we'll have the round robins and then we have double elimination. Do you want to look at my garage slots though? Just saying. The thing is that, like, I test things. So, every month I get slots for the test tanks. And sometimes I accidentally get added double. And with each test tank you get a slot. And when the test tanks gets taken away, the slot is left behind. So over the years I've gotten a lot of slots. And I already had quite a few because back in the day I used to buy them.
But I just didn't want to have to worry about that because I wanted to keep all the tanks. So I just bought a lot of them, and that just steadily kept growing. Yeah, I pretty much like just spent some. We're actually going to Naval Frontier. Let me start the video for that, which was just the map that we were on with the lovely Standard B. I usually just prefer to be at the base A side. I like that side so much better. Because you can just, basically, when you're there, you're relatively secure, have quite a few escapes. At the same time, if they rush you from two sides, you're absolutely dead. But yeah, overall, I do really like this map. I just never sell tanks at all. Which W is that, though? There's a lot of them. Yeah, with 30 seconds left to go, Squad 1 is ready with a Hori, a WZ, 3 AMX 54s, a VK90 and an IS-4, versus S-Bill in 4 AMX 54s, a Batchet, a Super Conqueror and an E50M. Let's have a look. Aw, thank you so much for doing the giveaway again, Mutsu and Agassi. Really appreciate it. Mutsu is about to go to sleep. Like, to be fair, it is much later there than it is here. So, it makes sense. Let's see. Everything is riding on this. Dirty going in for the spot. Whereas Aces also going in for the spot. Marlin, No Kittens, Dirty and Igorka all get spotted. Marlin taking quite a bit of damage there. Base B being capped by a very cheeky Vabon. Edith also being cheeky. Going forwards. Squad 1 being very aggressive here. Base A actually getting reset there. By Ball here. They might well get the base though. They do. And that gives Squad 1 a big advantage here. Edith just seeing if anyone is there. No Kittens has been spotted. But they don't really push forwards here. Algoria taking a little bit of a hit, but Marlin taking a much bigger one. Thing is that this is some of the things that I love seeing. Like in tours, we now have 3 Goatee Bomb there to spot anyone that is trying to go after base C. But he's also in a position where he can relocate pretty quickly to help Fabon, which is exactly what he's doing now. Apogee doing the same thing. Edith on the other side is being... Like, look at the positions that they've gotten now. They're all in positions where they can help one another. Ball and No Kittens pushing over. Oof, Edith losing a whole lot of health very, very quickly. Decides he doesn't quite want to push that much. Now we have Igorka versus Apogee and Edith. Aziz. Oof, Edith goes down. No Kittens shooting him in the rear as well. Aziz has to be careful. Takes a big hit, gets tracked. Being chased by the E50M. Squad 1 is trying to deal with Igorka. He should be going down soon. No, he does not yet. Now he goes down. Base B is being stolen back. Algoria not looking too healthy. Ball. Fabon goes down. Ishiro goes down. We have Apogee taking the base back. Sweaty fingers up top. Now dropping down, not wanting to risk it. The Hori gets taken out. Algoria gets taken out. Only Apogee and Sweaty are left. The game will be for Eswell, even though Squad 1 seemed to have all the better positions. It just didn't work out. The focus fire was not quite there. It was chaos. They were everywhere. Instead of building on each other, they actually... Well, I wouldn't say drop one another, because that's going too far. But they were spread out so much that they didn't group back together when they needed to. I just never spend my credits on the luxury event, to be honest. And I don't do that because I don't think it's worth it. Like, with all the credits that I have, you get very little for the credits that you put in. So I just always decide not to spend that on luxury lounge. I just use my prem days. And sometimes boosters, because I also have a lot of them left over. 1 minute and 12 seconds left before we go into the second game of this matchup. Eswell starting strong. Now ready for the second game on Naval Frontier with 4 AMX 54s, a Batchat, a Super Conqueror and the E50M. And on Squad 1 side, we see the Hori, the WZ, the AMX 54, 2 Super Conquerors, an IS-4 and a VK90. Let's see. Both teams completely ready now. 20 seconds left to go. And there we go. Countdown clock has begun. Also, back in the day, like, the reason that I've got the Bulldog selected is back in the day, the spawns, the tank that we chose affected the spawns of the teams. So, like, if you were to use a heavy to spectate, it could mean that of the team that you're spectating, one of the tanks would spawn in the mat spawn. Dirty again going for the spotty spot in the middle. As he's doing the same thing as he did on the other side. Basically similar but different. Some blind shots are happening. Oh, Goria does get spotted. Does take a nice shot there by No Kittens. Algoria is capping the base. Eswell bleeding a little bit. Sorry, Squad 1 bleeding a little bit. Igorka pretty much doing the same thing that Edith did last time. The Hori now in a position where he could potentially shoot Igorka. But this was not what they had intended. Cheeky bugger. Edith losing a bit of HP. And in the meantime, Eswell has cheekily capped 2 bases. Dirty hightailing it out of there. Martin is holding. Bulbul is facing off against Free. Does take hits for it. But Squad 1 is bleeding a lot. Eswell being very strong. And now we have Ishiro arriving and also murdering the Hori. So now they have a gun advantage. They have about a 3k HP advantage. They have a base advantage and an ever-growing point advantage. Eswell has all the cards here. Ishiro being quite cheeky here. Now we have the Batchat moving in. Not sure why he took that route though. Cheeky foot damage. But has to be careful. He is still a light tank. Stry not looking too healthy. Spuddy and Stry go down at the same moment. Apogee trying to deal with Marlin. He's probably going to drop down. No, that didn't pen. Elgoria. Oh no, they're focusing. Oof. He actually got set on fire, poor guy. So now... But look at the HP spread though. Like, Stry might have died. And now Balbal has as well. And Ishiro probably isn't long for this world either. Fabon not taking that ram kill, but not penning the shot either. Edith goes down. And now it's just Aziz, but Fabon goes down first. Giving Ishiro an extra hat. And that is the second game up and over. Actually played the mode recently. It was not that bad. It's actually quite a fun tank. It's just, it lacks the extra oomph that makes it fun. Well played there. Making the score 2-0 as we get ready for Nube. Nube looks like this. Used to be an absolute nightmare to spectate on because you get stuck on the buildings. Oh. Yeah, overall it is quite a fun map to play on, to be honest. I like starting on the, I think it's the south spawn the most. I always forget which is which. We will see it on the minimap. Yeah, the south spawn. I like that best. And then just go into base C and then go into the park and sneak shots into base B and everything. "43 seconds left to go before we see potentially the last game of the evening. If Aswell can win this, then they are through to the top 8 for the Blitz Masters Legends 2 tournament. Whereas Squad 1 has to win 3 in a row for that to happen. Not impossible, but they've got a tough job ahead of them. So Aswell is taking 4 AMX 54s, 2 Super Cores and a Batchat. Whereas Squad 1 is taking a Kranwagen, 3 AMX 54s, a Mouse and 2 215Bs. So let's see where they go with that. Oh, I am sorry to hear you spend all your free XP on the luxury lounge. I never do that either. I always save it for Christmas. And then I spam it a lot at Christmas. Let's see. Kind of curious to see where Dirty will go. As he might have had a free base A. But at the same time, they don't usually do that. They are going to go for base B and C. But Squad 1 is actually not going for the cap, they're going for the push. Being very forwards here. Shots have been fired. Igorka is already basically making sure he can't get farmed there. B has been capped. C has not been capped, but they're not trying. And I think now Dirty will go into base A. Maybe? No, he's not. He's going to have a look at where people are. And now he's going towards base A. To avoid the point advantage getting too big. See, this is the thing. Like, when he caps the base, there will still be more than one tank point difference between them. But it means the pressure is less on his team. Because the points are going up evenly. Igorka, being very cheeky here, might get away with that. Has to be very careful. Oh. He is getting shot at. He actually got set on fire as well. He has honest, he can't really go anywhere. He is actually getting HE'd behind by Apogee. He can't get the base, and he's lost so much HP for that, and he can't go anywhere. He's just literally stuck. And we have the bad chance that got some shots in behind. But poor Igorka is very much stuck here. He can't really get rushed either, but he can't go anywhere. As he's moving in, Ishiro going after the 215B. As Will seems a bit lost right now. Dirty taking hits. Now with Bobo arriving, they need to focus fire so much here. If that shot bends, and it does, Igorka goes down. Ooh, that shot got stuck on the gun from Igorka's corpse. Apogee goes down. But HP wise and gun wise now, there's a bit of a difference. Ishiro got set on fire again. Is almost dead. Might be able to get a shot in, and he does do that. But as will Stray here, surrounded by 5 people. Bulbul being pretty much ignored right now. Because they're just focusing on Stray. Now, Free is going after Bulbul. Spetty gets taken out. There goes Stray. He survived for longer than I thought he would, to be honest. And Free is just reloading that second shot. And then fires just before it loads. That happens to me as well. And now it's just Ishiro and no kittens that are left. Versus 5 guns. That's a bit too much gun to handle. Like, if they were randoms, I would give it to them. But considering these are all pro players, that's not really going to work. And Goria. No, he does not go down. No kitten survives 1 split second longer. And there he goes. And now it's just Ishiro who gets taken out by Aziz there. And the game is for Squad 1. Yeah. I'm not sure, to be fair. You probably know better than I do. I don't really call any map unbalanced. I just like spawns more than other spawns. But considering the favorite spawns differ, then I don't think it's too unbalanced. But this means that the total score is 15,341 for the giveaway. So with that in mind, potential match point for S will still. If they win any game now, then they are through. And if Squad 1 wins 2 in a row, then they are through. Let's see. Squad 1 are ready with 4 AMX-54s, an IS-4, a Kranwagen and a 215B. Versus 4 AMX-54s, 2 Super Congress and the E50M. Yeah, I do hope everyone will get enough snow globes to get the Christmas tank. Oh, I needed to make a video about that today, actually. But I just haven't had the time. Oh, no, brother. My body was just like, nope, you're not doing anything more. If we can't laugh about it, then it's all not worth it, is it? Sometimes I just wish some things were a little bit easier. But yeah, here we go. Potential final game of the evening again. Potential match point for Eswil. Let's see. Da, da, da. I do like all the camos, to be honest. To be fair, though, I have to say that when I have to choose, I like the animated, colorful ones more. Like, I love the Monster Evo. I love it more when it's colorful. Squad 1 focusing pretty much entirely on the base C section. I'm not sure if Apogee is actually AFK or holding in spawn on purpose. No, he's holding on spawn on purpose. Heavy's in the middle holding. Base C has been spotted, has been capped. Base A is being capped. Base B is protected on both sides. Ishiro there. I love flying through the buildings and not getting stuck. First damage has been done as he's taking a whole lot of damage there. Might have to be careful being in that corner as well. But he can use the building there. Fabon taking a little bit of damage. She's not that bad. There's no one there. But he is pretty much stuck in a position. He could try to go for base B. He's not doing that. They know that Ishiro is there. They don't know about Marlon. But Marlon might get spotted just about now. He does not, though. Neither does Elgoria. Pachi, now known to be there, lost a bit of HP, but also dealt some damage there. And now we have Ishiro and Marlon both focusing on the base B side. This is the thing, though. Big hits into both of them. And in this case, Aziz is also being set upon by Dirty. And he is losing HP quickly. Now Squad 1 is moving in because they kind of have to. They are losing a lot of HP. Vabon actually gets set on fire. Does not get to fix it. Is almost gone. Gets taken out. And they did not kill Ishiro yet. So Aziz takes another hit. He has to. There we go. Take him out. Free has also been taken out. Dirty not looking too healthy. Lots of little battles happening as well. Apogee is at the back there. Dirty does not die. Edith losing quite a bit of HP here. Aziz goes down, Dirty goes down. It is 5v4 in favor of Eswil. Edith is not looking too healthy. Balbal decides to go after Elgoria. There goes Edith. Sweaty fingers. Trying to save Apogee, but Apogee goes down first. No kittens being pushed now. There goes Sweaty Fingers actually getting set on fire as well. And now it's just Elgoria, and the game and the matchup and the tour are for Eswil. Well played overall. Eswil being quite strong, just like the game that they did lose was a bit... They were a bit lost, let's say. Well played there. And congratulations on reaching the top 8. So let's see. The other match is, I think, still going. No, apparently it's not. Demo is through. And of course, Eswil is through. So they will be joining. Let's go back to the previous one. Belove, Losi, Aqua, QQ, Appa, and Quick in the top 8. Also, just to say that this is the BPS that you were looking for. Like, these are the absolute pros, but now run under the Aqua tag again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I will be streaming all the matches. Well, not all of them because they're happening at the same time, but you get what I mean. All the days. I'm not sure yet who I'll be streaming. That will be up to Toyon. She assigns that. Yeah, and Do you know, Immortal, that you said in the beginning that the bot needed to give you a battle pass? You actually won. So you and Terranix both win a battle pass for December. I will be passing on the winners for that to Wargaming tomorrow, together with the fan containers. So hopefully those should come this week. So that's it for me tonight. Lots of thanks to both Mutsu and Agassi for running the giveaways for me as per usual, because that's just, like I said, I always say this, but it's such, makes it so relaxing to just um, be able to focus on the stream. And yes, this was the first mixed tournament, not the first big tournament, like one of the seasons. It, basically, August season got split into two. One was just touch, and the other one is touch NPC, and now we're watching the touch NPC one. So yeah, that's it for me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the beautiful games that we sold to the teams. Congratulations to Demo and Aswell for reaching the top 8. And I will be seeing you guys, I think. No, registration hasn't happened yet, but let me just check my screen schedule. Because basically there it all says, I think it's Tuesday that it starts. Let's see. Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I will be streaming every day. And I believe that those streams will be on the portal, so that will make it easier also on my moderators. And you can just watch through the portal to get rewards. So yeah, again, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys the next time. Bye!